Is there possibly something there as well? There's like a pole. Maybe that's like a shipwreck? Maybe? Pirate's treasure? Something? I want it to be something cool. Yeah, I think this is a shipwreck. Old rotting barrel, whole bunch of shoes. So I think this might have been just another shoe transport. The Watchman's Eye? What? The Watchman's Eye. Apparently this is a very valuable lantern. I'm gonna check out what the wiki has to say on this, because this might be a quest item. Blood Moon, the Watchman's Eye. Apparently it's just a unique item. It has double the range of any light in the game. So it is just a lantern that has been named. It's a unique item, and it has double the light of any other. Okay, well that's an interesting find, certainly. Doesn't seem to be tied to any kind of quest, so I guess I'm just going to carry it around. Oh, that reminds me, I should drop the torches. That gives me a little bit of free space for anything else that I might find. And since I now have a very, very good lantern, maybe I don't need torches anymore. Okay, let's just try to get out of this pit. Well, the coast. I kind of want to see what is in this house. Apparently there are multiple houses, unless this is one big house. Do I have more of those? Well, I should have more restore fatigue potions. Because I create these all the time. Maybe this is like a village here? It seems that those guys also respawn, so... Now, this most definitely looks like a village. Skull village, in fact. Is this a friendly village? I saw a Reekling around, but these houses look a little bit big for something so small. Anyone around? Okay, lots of people. Can I get in here? Thanks. Guama eggs. Looks like a fairly regular village to me. This might actually be the northernmost settlement. These are, yeah, these guys are friendly. Can you tell me a little bit about this village? Skull honor.
Don't press your luck.
You're not of the skull. Speak with Thurston Heartsfang in the Great Hall if you have a reason to be here. He is our leader. Okay. I'm guessing this house is maybe the Great Hall? Yep. Okay. Let's ask the leader.
Don't stand about.
Yeah, don't worry. The skull wish you no harm for now, but we do not know you and we have no reason to want to know you. Leave here until you have a reason to be among us.
There is no more to say to you, stranger. The skull wish you no harm. Come on then. Say something or move on.
Okay, so these guys just don't want anything to do with me. And I'm fine with that. I respect people who just say, I don't want anything to do with you, go away. And we're not going to harm you if you do. So I'm going to respect these people's wishes. It seems that these people don't want me around, and nobody here wants to really talk to me. So, well, I mean, yeah, these people just don't care about me, so I don't really have a reason to be here then. So I'm going to continue with the plan, we're going to go along the river until we pretty much reach Frostmoth, and then we're going to go back. Because I feel like we've done a fair amount of adventuring in Solstheim. There are probably many more secrets to find. I imagine the pirate treasure is probably around here somewhere. I haven't checked this side yet. We might come back one day and just, you know, explore the rest. But for now, I have a fairly full inventory. Ah, apparently a Reekling wants to fight me. That went straight through you. I'm not impressed. Can you please die? You annoyance. I'll take your sword, because I can carry it. I'm going to just use a hearth heal. The day is still young, and I don't want to risk another attack, so let's just walk along the road, or the river, not really the road, but the river. See if there is anything along this path. If there isn't, well, Frostmoth it is. If not, well, if I find something, obviously, I'm going to pause and show that to you guys. But if not, then I'm just gonna keep walking. So see you guys soon. There is a house here. So I've only walked a little ways, and there is already a house. And I think this is actually also something. Let's just kill this bear quickly and see what these people up here are all about. And, let's check their whatever this is. Probably some sort of a potato seller thing. Just need to kill you very quickly, Mr. Bear. So, could you stop causing issues? There we go. Okay, let's go check out what this is all about. Okay, another ice cavern, it seems. Let's see what this place holds. There is something down that way. It might be another boar. Let's see if we have any kind of an idea. Yeah, well, let's go this way. I don't see, I cannot see enemies this way. There are probably enemies this way too, but, I mean, for now it seems a little bit clearer. So let's check it out. Okay, that's a torch. That means people. Hearth heal. Yeah, this mouse that I'm using, it also seems to have a problem with registering clicks sometimes. But I imagine it's probably because it's wireless. And not because it's like starting to break. Because this is something that I got right out of the packaging. And like I mentioned, I currently have I'm currently using a spare mouse because while I was playing Delver, my previous mouse just kind of gave up. So I'm now on a spare. I have a SteelSeries Rival 100 ordered, and that's SteelSeries claims it will have it's going to go through 30 million clicks, which at my pace should be at least a couple of years. I mean, it's obviously advertising, so I mean I'm expecting maybe 10 million of those clicks to just not exist. But it also has a warranty thing, so... Okay, lots of wolves. Steel arrow. Anything hidden here? No. If it's just wolves, then I'm not all that worried, because wolves I can deal with. In fact, I can deal with them in silly ways like this. Actually, that didn't even hit. Ah, there's a little something there, blocking the way. This is a good way to train destruction magic, I say. Yeah, these are just regular wolves. Like, this isn't at all difficult. But maybe I should not jinx it. Scuttle. Doesn't look like there's a whole bunch of stuff here at all. Yeah, well... I don't really mind. I mean, I found a place where I can sleep. So that's a thing. And I can probably sleep here fairly, like, without much issue. Yeah. Dungeons seem to be a lot safer to sleep in. I think there is supposed to be a chance that you get interrupted while sleeping in a dungeon. But it just doesn't happen nearly as often as it does outside. So I like, during this playthrough, so far, I haven't had much issues. Like, in the very beginning, obviously when I went to sleep, there would be assassins every time. Which is a really stupid thing. Like, that's the fact that that activates immediately because I have the expansion loaded. It's really stupid. Luckily, I only need to do a certain part of that quest to stop that. Like, if you start up Morrowind these days, and you obviously will load up all the expansions. But the fact that you get attacked every time you try to go to sleep, at the very, like, in the early parts of the game, it's kind of silly. And I imagine that probably drives some people away from the game too, because they will be like, what, this is just unfair. Those bears are really stupid. Like, they just cannot comprehend what is happening. Oh, I think they are starting to comprehend. And now I'm going to fight two bears at the same time. Okay, charge. I'm not afraid of a couple of bears. Longblade skill increased to 94. It's going to be at 100 when I exit Solstheim. Yep, can you please not slap me down? Can you please not slap me down? That's really annoying. I hate those kinds of stun locks. Okay, there we go. Oh, you have a Ring of Wizard's Fire? Oh, yeah, I'll take that, thanks. Not even mad at you anymore, because you decided to actually give me something useful. Settler's Journal. Today we found a perfect place to claim as our new home. It's an ice cave called Lege, and it seems to be used by the local bears and wolves as some kind of den. This should be easy enough to get rid of. We've done it, the bears and wolves have been driven from the cave, and we've already started making ourselves at home. May our children's children enjoy the comfort of Lege. One of those blasted bears got into the cave today. We drove him out, but he managed to make off with our dinner. It's a good thing I have my grandfather's enchanted ring to keep them at bay. And then they died. Oh, a lock. I will... First of all, I need Undu's open door, but I will also rest before I do that. Iron throwing knife and Journeyman's armor. Okay, so basically nothing of much value. So they just decided to settle an ice cave. You failed. Oh right, because I'm actually a little bit fatigued. Okay, so what time is it? 2 AM. Going to wait a couple more hours and then we can head out. If I can just make it out of this cave, because these ice pillars are a little bit annoying. There's nothing there. So basically just a handful of settlers decided to settle this ice cave, which is a little bit weird. Like, why would they do this? Like, well, I suppose the ice cave is like the quickest way to get some shelter. Like, I would imagine the settlers would instead want to maybe, you know, build a house. Particularly if like, wolves and bears use this as a den. Now, maybe you need to consider at that point that maybe it would just be easier to build a house than to just keep driving the bears and wolves out of the cave. Plus, the comforts of this ice cave. It's a freaking ice cave. I don't think that can be particularly, you know, comfortable. You would need quite a bit of, you know, furnishing to make this place comfortable. But hey, who knows? Like, I mean, those guys were probably Nords because they were settling this far north. Okay. But then again, there are people outside the ice cave, so maybe these are the people that settled this place originally, or the descendants of the people that settled the ice cave. Let's just see if these guys are actually friendly, because I'm not 100% convinced. Fireball at hand. Let's see if these guys want to just drive me out. That's probably like a cave there. Okay, are you guys look somewhat friendly? I don't think you guys are going to attack me. Why aren't you living in the Skull Village? I meant, like, you look fairly similar to them. We will have no dealings with the likes of you, be gone. Okay.
You have no dealings with the likes of you.
Be gone.
Don't eat the skin, for God's sake.
You have no business here. Okay. I guess I guess I'm going then, if you guys don't really like me being there. Yeah, that looks like another ice cave. I'm gonna take a quick look, but we really should probably be going. Hopefully this isn't deep. Nah, it isn't. It's very, very, very shallow. There are two Ricklings. I'm not going to bother. I don't want to fight that, so I'm just gonna keep walking along the river. Okay, yep, I'm going to continue the journey, and if I find something interesting, then, once again, I will let you guys know. Okay, I found a couple of people actually right here. Let me introduce you to Erna. She and I have a love my wife would never understand. Okay. Have you met my love Brander? Okay. Any secrets you want to tell me? Apart from the fact that you seem to have a secret affair. Yeah, just...
I'd like you to meet Erna. We have a love my wife would never understand.
Erna the Quiet. Okay. Sure. You do you, I guess. I'm not going to interfere. It's not my business to interfere. I'm here on magical business. As in, I'm here to just get an artifact for some guy that is a little bit too awkward for their liking, so they want to improve their personality with the means of magical artifacts. That's probably going to go down very, very well. So, I'm gonna continue just keep... Gonna just keep walking. That was actually nothing. I see a fire in the distance. Someone is burning something. Don't know who those guys are. But if they are nasty people, I think I can spare my own fire for them. I mean, they are they are alone in the wilderness, which would indicate that they probably don't necessarily... Yep, thought so. Want some fire? Oh. Yeah, please, don't kill me. I have traveled a long distance. On important major skill business here. Yep, please. Up. Okay, I need to increase my fatigue. Because I seem to be missing some of these hits. Okay. Oh, you flew far. Can I just quickly take a... Smugglers. Yep. Thought so. I cannot use that. Well, I mean, I can do this. I can do a swapperoo. So how about I do the swapperoo and equip the blood skull? There we go, that wasn't too bad. Quality restore health, that's useful. Standard disease resistance. I'll pick that up too. Okay. So just a pair of smugglers. Now that I have a bear shield, I can actually use the blood skull. The blood skull isn't bad at all. I quite like the blood skull. Well, I guess I'm just gonna keep walking. Oh, more smugglers, I think. Or maybe this is one of those reavers. Come over here. There's a sharp corner here. Just perfect for you. Well, we can also do this the hard way if you want. Ah, frick. No, I'm not growing weak, it's just that the staggering mechanic in this game is silly. Another one of you. Yep. I'm just gonna go this way, if you don't mind. You're free to follow me if you want. No. Okay, this is where I am going to be tactical. Now, if you want to be an asshole... And so you backed into a wall and died. What a sad, sad fate. Okay, I think there was one more. At least I see one more. Whole bunch of smugglers and... Oh, there are two actually. But what are smugglers doing out here? That is my question. You are next to a river. What are you smuggling along the river? Okay, you're dead. I think there's one more. Yep, you. Sort of using the blood skull now to avoid taking damage, because I am basically lacking in other armor at this point. Okay, we're actually pretty close to Frostmoth. Like I said before, gonna keep walking, and once I reach Frostmoth, we're just gonna get out of here. We have Importance Guild business to deal with. I seem to have found a dwelling. So this is right next to where those smugglers were. And apparently there is a dwelling here. Resting here is illegal, so I'm guessing you guys are friendly. I will talk to you people. Afraid we meet under tragic circumstances, for I grieve the death of my husband, Gustav Two Teeth. He was struck down in a in cold blood by a barbarian named Sigwar the Strong over a foolish argument. Where is the Sigwar then? Here's my husband's friend. Sigwar and Gustav were drinking, and Sigwar, he slew my husband where he stood. There were witnesses. I demand Virgil, the traditional retribution of my people. It is my right. When life is taken, that life must be accounted for. My Gustav is irreplaceable, but there must be compensation for his murder. I do not wish Sigwar dead. I only want his family heirloom, the gem pine tear. The pine tear is rather small and not very valuable, but it means much to Sigwar. If I were to gain possession of pine tear, it would serve as fitting payment for Gustav's death. Sure. May Mara smile upon you. Sigmar is known to hunt near a formation of standing stones called the Altar of Thorolund. It is northwest of here, just west of the Harstride River. But be careful, Sigwar wields a powerful magic hammer called Ramekald. It can freeze a foe where he stands.
You like to walk a fine line, don't you?
Is there anything else in here? Okay, apparently not. Can you please let me go? So apparently there is another quest for me. So northwest of here, there's supposed to be a person. Northwest, that way. And that's probably the river then. And we need to find... Okay. Not really sure if I should go and do this quest at this point. We are so close to Frostmoth. But if I don't do this quest, then I will probably forget. So there's that too. Just worried about my armor level at this point. Like, my armor is basically gone. Like, most of it is in either poor shape or just been destroyed. I still have the greaves, but even those are falling down. Well, I'm going to find at least a place. Because otherwise I'm going to forget. But I feel like this isn't really a quest that we should be taking. Altar of Thorolund, a stone formation to the northwest where Kolfina's dwelling... yeah. Just west of Harstrand River. But this isn't the Harstrand River, is it? It's this thing right here, I think. That's a boar, we want to avoid that, because those guys can actually kill me at this point. Oh no, that's another dwelling. Or a cave. Okay, you know what? I'm going to be an adult. I'm going to be mature about this. We have so many places here that we can visit, so many places we can find, and so many distractions, and I have no gear. So I am going to be the smart guy, and I'm just going to head back home now, get my gear repaired, and I will probably come back here to explore the rest of this island, because like I still have this side that I haven't looked into. I haven't explored this area at all, haven't explored this area at all, and there are lots of quests here that I haven't done. So we're probably going to end up doing some of them, probably not all, but some. But I'm just going to be the mature one, and I'm just going to say that this is a good point for me to just head home. I'm close to Frostmoth, my gear is nearly depleted, and there is like no point for me to do these silly quests. I have much loot that I can bring back home, and much of my own gear needs to be fixed. And I have a quest that I need to return. So we're just going to go back, we're going to enjoy the loot that we got, and we're going to come back for more later. Because we can always come back. The quest is still going to be there after we come back from like the main island. So I have like I'm trying my best to justify leaving because I just feel like I absolutely need to do that quest, but like doing the quest now seems a little bit scary. Also, I heard a helicopter earlier and I'm now hearing sirens. Hopefully nothing bad is happening. Okay, so this is Frostmoth. We're going to jump onto the ship and we're heading back home. I'm gonna take, like, I think we need to just take a boat back to Cool, and then I think we can get a Silt Strider from there. So let's do just that. Hello, hello, hello. I think I need to talk to you about my traveling, yes. Let's go to... Apparently I can get to Raven Rock with this too. But let's go back to Cool. Ah, good old Morrowind. Not mainland Morrowind, the island Morrowind. Okay. This is actually the first time we are seeing Cool in daylight. It's not particularly a great day, it's fairly cloudy. But last time we were here it was dark. Anyway, let's get the Silt Strider, let's head to Aldrun, let's turn in the quest, and I think that's where we are going to wrap things up. I have been recording for a while now already. Okay, hello there. I will travel to Aldrun. Thank you very much. Ah, good old Aldrun. Feels like home. Okay, so that's the guy that we need to return this amulet to. So, here you go. Yeah, I have the Captain's Journal, explains everything, and the amulet as well. The airship crashed, smashed, was dashed into the mountains. Yup. Horrible loss of time and money and human life too. Yep. Okay, I got 2,000 gold from this. And obviously both the journal and the infectious charm amulet have been given back.
I must be going, so if you could make it quick.
Aha, Samsai, my old friend. Wonderful to see you. Yep. He's coughing because the infectious charm amulet causes people to get sick. Thanks to you, Liz, Bichamp is an absolute lady killer. Blondes, brunettes, redheads, I'll take them all. It's a shame I've got this fever, it's starting to slow me down. Well, I gotta run. I got a hot date. Goodbye. You're going to die soon. Yep, okay. But I think I'm going to leave it here. Next time I'm going to probably start doing the rest of the quest. I still have a Mage's Guild quest here. Meeting with a wise woman. Which is one from the Mage's Guild in Sandrid Mora. And I need to apparently just, you know, have this meeting. Wise woman of the Icelander tribes. Nahemusa camp is on the northeast corner. Take a ship to Telvos and go north up the coast. If you reach the sea, I've gone too far. Good. That's what we're going to do next time. And next time we're also going to sell all of my gear that I have gathered. But for now I am going to save on top of this save here. And yep, thanks for watching this episode of The Elder Scrolls Morrowind. Hopefully you enjoyed this. And we will see in future videos, so see you guys then.